Hello, everybody. Welcome to Zoe's Treasures. My name's Tracy, and as always, I'm here with my husband Noel. He's behind the scenes running our camera and our graphics. How is everybody doing today? It has been a whirlwind of a day. I got home after midnight from my Houston trip, and then was up first thing this morning to go do, well, first of all, to go to a barn sale. That'll always get me out of bed, a good barn sale, and then doing mom stuff. But today we are doing the very first show of our Warm Embrace collection. So I want you to think, hello, I love discounts. I want you to think like those neutral colors, the whites, the really like just the comfy, cozy kind of vibe. You need a, yeah, we all need a warm embrace, don't we? All right. Hello, Kate. How are you? So that's what we are doing today. Everything is going to be $1 start. If you like this show and you want to get notified, you can go ahead and like that right there. Go ahead and give that a like so you can be notified when this show goes live. Bin, there's some stuff in the bin. $4.50 shipping max. So pretty much you pay for your first item. After that, shipping will be free for you. So fill up those boxes. And we have coupon codes today. So you know we've rolled out our own reward system. Today our numbers 9 and 4 in that order. So if you have those two cards, there's codes on the back. You just smush those codes together, and that'll get you $5 off anything in the show today. With that, we are going to go ahead and just jump right into our very first item. You've already lost your card. What am I going to do with you? All right. Well, you're just going to have to buy more stuff so you can get more cards. That's the way this works. Every time we send you a box, we also send you a rewards card. There are 9 different ones. And they're going to be good throughout this quarter, actually throughout the whole year. We're going to be doing different combinations of cards for different amounts off. So that's kind of our plan with our reward system. And with that, let's go ahead and just jump into it and start selling stuff. So I think we're going to start over here. We're going to start off nice and slow here with a beautiful piece of pottery. Some of the pieces I have today may be a little more contemporary than they are vintage, but I will let you know. And this is one of them. I guess I should have read. You should have read the card. See if you would have read the instructions are on the back. I'm not going to show you the code. Well, let's see here. See, there are instructions on the back. Tells you everything you need to know. All right. And every show, I'm going to pick 2 numbers, and those 2 combined is going to get you $5 off. That's always in the show notes. My husband's doing his hand motions again. Then the plan is that every quarter we'll pick 3. And so that'll be for an even bigger amount, like $10 or $15. And towards the end of the year, we'll have some really big amounts off. It's a way to reward people who have been purchasing with us throughout the year. All right. So we have this one today. This is somewhat more contemporary. I'm going probably 10 to 15 years old due to the crazing that I see on it. But I love the drip type glaze that's on here in very different colors. So you've got those blues and those sandy colors there. Again, so this is the Warm Embrace. So everything's going to have more of those neutral colors. And we're going to go ahead and run this. Let me get our auction going for today. I love the contrast too. Isn't it pretty? So we're going to do 10 seconds, 2-second restart for $1. And that is up and running. This one does stand about 5.5 inches tall. Thank you for your bid. And Abel's Treasures, congratulations. That one is going to you. What a great pickup. Let's do another piece of pottery. This one, though, is purely blues, but look at the different color blues on this guy. I really like this. I would use this as a bud vase. You are very welcome. Thank you. I would use this one as a bud vase. There is a call out on this. The very bottom, you can't see it when it's sitting there, but the very bottom there is a tiny little chip right there above my fingernail. Let's show you over here just so you know exactly. See, there it is on the bottom. You can't see it when it's standing up. It is really gorgeous. It is fully glazed, so you could actually put some flowers in there. 8.5 inches tall. And that's running now. Well, hello, the Crow's Nest. How are you today? Y'all, if you have not heard, which you probably have because I talk about it all the time, we are expanding into the jewelry category. Abel's Treasures, congratulations. We are expanding into the jewelry category. This Wednesday is our very first jewelry show. We're doing new jewelry, all sterling silver, and it's going to be different. We've really tried to set ourselves apart from the other jewelry shows. So I'm pretty excited about it. We do have a few vintage pieces that we'll be throwing in. So make sure you bookmark that to come and see us. All right, let's switch out of pottery for a second. Let's do a little bit of glass. Yeah, I'm super excited about it. We have been planning this jewelry for months, so I'm really excited about the big debut on Wednesday. All right, I have a piece of amber crackle glass here with a gorgeous ruffled top. Look at that top. Um, Smoothed out. You can still see it, but it's a smooth ponton mark there on the bottom. It is a crackle glass, and it stands about 5 inches tall, and that's up and going. $1. Shipping is only $4.50 today, you guys. Good afternoon, Old May New Creations. How are you? And Jean, that is going to you. Congratulations. You know what? You guys, I do not have my show over here so I can see first-time purchasers. Let me turn that on so that I can see. Let's see here. There we go. And I probably should turn the sound down. All right, now I can see if you guys are first time. Let's do some wood. When I think, and that's why you're supposed to listen to the hand signals. Yeah, you know, my husband's over there mouthing words like I can read lips and sending me hand signals. I don't have a clue. I just ignore it. Oh, and he's going to stay quiet with that. Okay, so when I think like a warm embrace, to me that's a lot of wood. So I've tried to pick up some really cool wood pieces. This is like a console bowl or just a bowl you can put whatever you would want in it or just kind of leave it as is. And
She's fired.
I'm not fired. Add to your decor. I really like this one. No maker's marks there on the bottom. The grains of wood in this is so pretty. What did I do? Here it is. This one stands just about 6.5 inches, but look at those grains of wood. I love the look of that one. And that is running right now. $1, $4.50 shipping. Moth and Moon Vintage, congratulations. That is heading to you.
Thank you.
I cannot talk today, you guys. I do not know what is wrong with me. $4.50 each. $4.50 cap. You $4.50 one time. Once you pay that $4.50, the rest of it's free after that. So it is a max of $4.50 today. So we have another piece of pottery here. And hopefully, I think with the way I have everything set up, it should pretty much your first item you buy should cover that $4.50. Maybe there may be a few cents on the second item, but after that, it should be free. All right, so look at this one. Another piece of gorgeous pottery, and it almost looks like it has like floral type design going on there. A little abstracty. There is a signature on the bottom. It is fully glazed, so you could use it, put some water in there and actually use it as a vase. It is 7.5 inches tall. And we're going to turn it around so you can see it there. And that is up and going for $1. And all of the auctions do start at $1. Thank you so much for your bids. The coloring on this one is really just gorgeous. Pearly Day, congratulations. Let's do another piece of glass. This is one of my favorites because of all the swirls of color. Now it looks a little dark there, but when I show you from the top under the light, you're going to see all this great greens and golds just kind of swirling around in this console bowl. So it sits like that. And let's look at it from the top. Hopefully all those colors, there you go. Look at all those colors, just almost like a hurricane. It's so beautiful. Hey, Brittany, how are you today? We're going to go ahead and run this. I just want to give you a quick measurement, 11.5 by 10 inches. Really great size. Going now, $4. Thank you for your bids. Oh, Jane, thank you so much. I'm sorry you're missing it. Hopefully we can catch up soon. I'm sure with the baby, it's hard to get on early in the morning.
Thank you.
Mama, thank you so much. That is all my husband. He does all of our graphics and our cameras. We run on 5 different cameras. So we do try to give you different angles to make sure you can see everything. All right, look at this beautiful piece here.
Thank you, Mama.
She's been sleeping till 9 a.m. Oh my gosh, you are incredibly lucky. Oh, but wait a minute. Does that mean she's up later at night or up a whole lot?
Thank you, Pearly Day.
All right. So we have this one. This is absolutely gorgeous. Just think about this like mixed in with the browns and those warm colors. Oh, wow. Okay. So that makes sense. So beautiful. Extra large creamer, extra small pitcher, kind of in the middle But what I really like is this really neat embossed leafy pattern going all the way around. No chips or cracks that I'm aware of. It is made by Two's Company. There on the bottom. I'll show you that up close. Let me just give you a quick measurement so you have an idea. It's about 6 inches, 6 1/4, and that's running now. I like how it's embossed, not just painted. It actually has a good visual effect going on with it. And Moth and Moon, congratulations. That is heading to you.
Thank you.
We have a wooden picture here. There is a little call out. I just want to note this has been around a while, so there is some wear on the corner. It's not chipped off, there's not pieces missing, but there definitely is a little bit of wear on the corner. It's been around a while. So this is it feels, I can actually feel the texture here. So it's all like different pieces of wood, maybe a little bit of painting going on, and it is on a solid piece of wood. But I just thought it was so pretty. Did they buy a set like this? The pictures in Capri? Oh, that's pretty cool. All right, we're gonna put it down like this. This looks to me about an 8 by 11. Pretty close, 8 1/2 by 11 1/4. And it does have the little hanger up at the top, so you could hang it already. And that's running now. That would look really great on a gallery wall. Hello, Southern Charm. And thanks for looking at that one. All right, let's move on. We have another piece of pottery here. Got a little piece of sticker still left on there. I should need to do better about that. But look at the difference here. So we have an unglazed portion on the bottom, and then it's fully glazed here, and the inside is fully glazed. Really unique shape on this one. It is signed by the artist on the bottom, so it is a unique original pottery piece. It does have that blue flower there that we're going to show you. 5 inches tall. Our blue leaf, not a flower. And that is running right now. That is sticker. I will get that off. I did a bad job. I should have done better. But and that is running. Thank you so much, Cynthia. And that is heading to you. Congratulations. All right, let's completely switch gears. Now, these are newer, but I thought they went so well with the warm embrace. They are 6 linen napkins. I had actually bought these for my decor, used them for like a month in a setup I had, and then they get put into storage. So these are brand new, never used for eating. They were just decor. You get 6 linen napkins in a beautiful rust color, and they're running right now. They would be great in different vignettes. Or you can set a table with them. There's enough for a 4-place setting or 6-place. The teacup trap, congratulations.
Thank you.
I really like this piece. I think this is so cool. So we have a pottery piece here, and look at that owl. This is so 70s to me. And then you've got this really cool cork on the inside. We do have our lid cork fits in there. There is like a little crack line going here you can see on the inside, but you cannot see it on the outside. So it is just on the surface of the inside. There is some age to that. And look at the top of that. Look at that cork. How cool is that? It does fit down in there. And that's about 7 inches tall. And that's running right now. Thanks for your bids. It's a good one to keep change in. Really good one you can store for your change. And with the first purchase, Blue 30T33. I'm just going to call you Blue. Congratulations.
Treasures.
So, because I just said blue, I had to pick up the next blue item. See, that's how my subconscious mind works. Look at this pretty pottery bowl. We're going to show you from the top because the inside is absolutely gorgeous. But it is just so so unique. The patterns on it. I'm trying to see. I don't see a signature on there. But let's look at it from the top because it is really great. It would be a perfect one to collect some change in or put your little trinkets in. Look at the florals on there. It is about 5 inches in diameter. And that's going to go right now. Welcome in if you're just joining. Hello, Daisy Lane. Thanks for looking at that one. Let's do a cloche lid. So I have a top to a cloche. All you need is a saucer to go underneath it. Good afternoon. There are a few flea bites around the rim. So full disclosure, around the rim there are a couple little flea bites. It is still a gorgeous cloche. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Farm Guy. It does have some etching on it. So we're going to switch over to the other camera so you can see the etching on that cloche. There you go. It's beautiful floral. Reminds me of Princess House. It's about 5 inches tall. And that's going right now, $4. Thanks for your bids. L Camp, thank you so much.
Thank
Set that
you.
down without breaking it. Oh, all right, you guys. This one is so pretty. Is this the one that's have a little call out? It does. Okay. And I got a piece of tape on it too. Look, imagine that. All right, this is absolutely gorgeous. So you can. All right, I was about to say, I don't know if you can see the floral or the flower in here, but it is so subtle. On both sides, you've got that beautiful flower, the gorgeous brown. There is a call out on the inside of the lid here. There's usually kind of like two little kind of like knobby pieces that help hold it in. Those little knobby pieces are, they have been chipped off. That is on the inside of the lid. When the lid's on, you can't see it. But it's a beautiful teapot, a gorgeous piece of decoration, 5 inches tall. And that's going now. It almost has a marbled look to it, but it is a ceramic. What a great grab, Pearly Day. Congratulations. That is heading your way.
Thank you.
How about a recipe box? So this is a little more contemporary. There's UPC down there, but it is still perfect. It gives you that warm and comfy feeling. Hello, Bobby. How are you? Gives you that warm and cozy feeling. It is a metal to look like copper, maybe copper. I'm not sure. Front here says recipes. And then you have your wooden box. The size stands just under 5 inches, and it's about 6.5 inches in length there. So you have wood and the metal that looks like copper. Do not know if it is actually copper or not. You have this in your home? Oh, cool. Southern Charm, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, where are we going to? Let's go to something really small. So I had 2 of these. This is the second one, my last one. This is a toothpick holder. Well, thank you. I don't know what he's playing today, Bobby. I can't hear the music. Hopefully it's some jazz or something pretty soothing, coffee shop music. That's what I asked him to play anyways. He could play whatever he wants. Whatever you guys hear, I can't hear it all. All right, so I have this. It is slag glass. It is the caramel slag glass. It's Led Zeppelin. Is that what? All right, all for some Led Zeppelin. All right, so it is a caramel slag glass wheelbarrow toothpick holder. Really unique little piece there. It is in perfect shape. It's about 2 inches tall. You can always put like Q-tips or something in there. I love how it looks like it's made into like the wheelbarrow's holding like a basket. Southern Charm, I think you got the last one. Now you're going to have 2. Congratulations. Thank you. We are going to do a little thing. You're looking for something for one of your printer trays or like just a small little space. We have this guy. Doesn't this kind of almost look like a genie bottle of some sort? It is a piece of pottery. There is a chippy underneath the rim there. So full disclosure, little chippy underneath the rim. Let's show you over here so you know what you're going to, oh, got to back up there, my love. There we go. Right there, you can see it under the rim. So we put it like that. But if you turn it around, you can't see it at all. And I just love the vibrant green that's running right now. It is 3 inches tall, up for $1. Cynthia, congratulations. That's heading to you.
Thank you.
All right, are you guys ready for a big piece? a big, beautiful, gorgeous picture. Look at this. This is the color of like oatmeal. It is so creamy, so beautiful. We have all of this embossed like 3D floral decorative print on here. This is a stunning, stunning piece. This would be just in itself, you can set it and just have it as decor, but imagine it filled with florals. It would be so beautiful. Do not know who makes it. There is definitely some crazing going on. You can see some crazing lines, but there are no chips that I'm aware of. Let me give you a measurement and we're going to show you on the camera. The tallest point is about 10 inches tall. Look how beautiful that is. And that is running right now. Thank you for your bids. This is definitely a gorgeous piece to have in your decor. Old Maid Nude Creations, congratulations. All right, you guys, I've got a story to tell you really quick. So you know I've been in Houston at a conference all week. So a gentleman that I work with, you're very welcome, thank you. A gentleman I work with, he knows all about our Whatnot stuff. He comes, watches our shows. If you're here, hi Max. But he told me that he was coming down for breakfast one day. Now, mind you, this is a large conference center hotel. We had like 300 people there from my company. He was coming down the elevator and there was an elderly lady with her walker and she had her phone right there. And he looks down and just, lady's watching Whatnot. So of course he had to strike up this conversation. But then he came in, he found me, he's like, Tracy, this is going to make you so happy. Guess what this lady was watching? So it was kind of cool to see like out in the wild people watching Whatnot. All right, we have another picture here. This one is kind of, I don't know, has a really neat Art Deco-y kind of look to it. Just very, very different. And it has the glaze over it, but peeking through are kind of this grayish color, with the browns in it too. Really like it, fully glazed inside and out. It is by, Valerie Bertinelli. So probably a good 20, 25 years old. Anybody remember Valerie Bertinelli? 8 1/4 inches tall, and that's going right now. L Camp, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Let me get a number on there. All right. No. All right, let's do another owl. So when I think warm embrace, for some reason I think owls, and you know why. My grandmother collected owls and her house was decorated in kind of this cozy, comfy feeling. So I think it's like subconsciously that's where I go when I think about it. But we have a trivet here. So it is a cast metal trivet. It does have the 4 little feet down there. You can hang it or you could put it and actually use it as a trivet. It is about 5.5 inches, and that's going now. You used to be terrified of owls, and as an adult, I named my business Hoot Owl Mill Creations. Well, what a switch is that? And DRG with the first purchase, congratulations.
Thank you for your first purchase.
That was number 18. Let's make sure I get the right one. All right. We have quite a bit of pottery today. This is a really cool pottery piece. You're 34 and your dad still makes fun of you. I'm not going to say any names, but somebody in the chat's husband doesn't like owls, and we constantly give that person a very, very hard time about it. All right, this says, I cannot read this. Pottery Ink, something Pottery Ink. So we do have a stamp down there, but look, it's like a mixing bowl with the spout on there. How cool is that? The colors are amazing. The shape is amazing. And it is a good size, 6.5 inches. Let's show you from the side. And that is running right now. I'm going to turn it like this so you can see. Look at how pretty it is on the inside. And that's going now. JV Strip, thank you. That is heading to you.
Thank you.
Okay. This reminds me of a picture, but it's not a picture. This is fully a pottery piece. It is dated 1978, so it makes it almost 50 years old. It is in wonderful shape for being almost 50 years old. So just kind of imagine this up on your plate wall or your gallery wall. The only call out is like a little flea bite. It's like the paint got scraped off here. Right there's two little spots, and we'll show you that. Other than that, this is wonderful. Pretty sure it's hand painted on there. Ready to hang. I'm going to flip it over so you can see this side. 1978, ready to hang. It is a good size. I'm guessing about 10. Oh, look at that. 11 and a half inches. Going now for $1. This is a little bit softer color, so it's not those deep, hard browns. This brings a little bit of a softer feel. DRG, congratulations. Oh, I'm going to do one of my favorite pieces of the day here. I've been holding on to this for weeks waiting for this show. This is such an unusual type of cloche. I don't know if you can consider pottery a cloche or if cloches have to be glass, but this is made to hold a candle, but you don't have to put a candle in there. You can put anything you want in there. This is ceramic, no maker's mark. All the spots that you see are intentional. So those aren't chips or flea bites. That is intentional, like discoloring. And then you have this cloche part here. Think of all the cool stuff. Butter pats stacked up in there would be so pretty. And I mean, it's green. It's gorgeous. 12 inches tall. And that's running right now. This is one of those pieces that you like, oh, maybe I should keep this type piece, you know, when you see them. Pearly Day, congratulations. That is going to you. This is such a cool pickup. Put that over there, I'm running out of space. All right, let's do another little picture. This one's so sweet. This one is made in Taiwan, ceramic, and it just has those little butterflies on there. Simple little butterflies. It does say Taiwan on the very bottom. What else does it have? Butterflies and kind of wheat pictures going on. Fully glazed inside and out. 5 inches tall. And that's going now. Up and running for $1. Rainy D, congratulations. That is heading to you. All right, what should I do next? I got so much over here. Let's do another little wood piece. Look at this one. So this is neat because it's like short and stout. Reminds me of like the teapot song. But it's like a little trinket box. Has a lid that comes off. You can put stuff in there. Really beautiful. If we show it from the top, the lid has a really neat, it fits in there nice and tight. Really neat marbling look to it. Look at the color of the wood. We're going to go ahead and run that one. That's going for just $1. Could hide all kinds of little goodies in there. Abel's Treasures, congratulations. So this is another unique piece of pottery. I did not try to get just pottery. I just ended up with a lot of pottery today. But this is a handmade, one-of-a-kind vase. On the bottom, let's see if I can read this. You know what, here, we're going to do this so you can see it because I can't quite read it. So let's just show you what it says. There it goes. Handmade in something. I cannot quite read it, but it is signed. So it is a unique one-of-a-piece kind. One of a kind. There we go. 6.5 inches. I didn't get enough sleep last night.
I'm telling you, she's fired.
It's running right now. I was up early. I had to get to the barn sale. They are hard. They're incredibly hard today. Rainy D, congratulations. This is really pretty.
Thank you.
I have a pretty good sized pottery collection, and that would be one that I would keep. Let's do another wood piece. If any of you are resellers, as resellers, we can never have enough risers. So here you go, a wood riser. It does have like a little dip, like a bowl to it. It would be great even like on a kitchen counter or table or in a bathroom. Does it say what kind of wood it is? I think it's, solid walnut. So it says on the bottom it is solid walnut. So you've got that stand there. It is about 5 inches tall and about 10 inches in diameter. And that's running now. For a centerpiece, absolutely. For your table, and you can build around it. Our fruit bowl, be a great fruit bowl. Rainy D, congratulations. Let's see, I think we need to get everything from this bottom shelf done. We have a couple different types of candlesticks today. So this is the first one I have. So another wood piece, very just kind of geometric, almost looks like a table leg or salvage wood. It does have a little metal insert where you can put a candle up here at the top. You can also take another type of wood piece and just put it on there if you want a bigger kind of stand. I'm trying to see, there's no marks on the bottom. 9 inches tall, and that's going now. So this is kind of taking that salvage look one step just a little bit further, more into a finished piece for you. Old May New Creations, congratulations.
Thank
How
you.
about a piece of milk glass? I have 2 pieces of milk glass today, but I think every now and then when you have all those dark browns, you need something just to soften the mood a little bit. So we have this gorgeous, I'm calling this a beehive pattern. I don't know what the proper name of it is, with a scalloped edge. I want to say it's E.O. Brady. It is E.O. Brady milk glass. Candy dish, 6 inches tall, and that's up and running. So a little piece of white against all of your dark woods. Hello, Ramona, how are you? Southern Charm, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, this one may be a little more contemporary, but it is very warm. And imagine it with a candle inside. So this is a piece of glass with like mosaic pieces all the way around it. Oh, good. We are doing good. I can't talk today, but you know, that's just another day for me. So it is a piece of glass with mosaic over it. But think about if you had some twinkle lights or a candle in there, it would be so beautiful, shining through all these little mosaic pieces. So it is, you can see the glass there on the bottom. Almost 10 inches tall. And look at the shades of like the reds and oranges down into those greens. Thank you for sharing the live stream. I appreciate that. Old May New Creations, what a great grab. Congratulations. We have another candlestick holder or a base for a riser. This is a ceramic piece. So it's a hollow ceramic piece. And it is made to look older. So the bottom that's not natural age, that is manufactured age, like made to look that way. But it is so beautiful with that green. You can put a taper or a, what's the other name of them? The bigger, fatter candles in there. Or like I said, you can also put a piece of wood and make it a riser. It is 12 inches tall. And that's going right now. Old May New Creations, congratulations. All right,
Thank
you guys,
you.
if you are just joining, I took care of that. Thank you, my love. If you are just joining, every time that we send a box out, we put one of our rewards cards in there. They all have numbers. We're doing 1 through 9 this quarter. Each card itself is worth $2 off any future purchase. And then every show, I have 2 cards that if you combine them together, you get $5 off. So today is 9 and 4. So if you happen to have 9 and 4, put those codes together, you get $5 off any purchase. Or if you just have a single card, every card itself, that code is worth $2 off. All right, let's do another piece here. So this is some metal. And look at the scroll work on here. How gorgeous is this? Now, there's a call out, but I think the call out adds to the beauty. Thank you, Ramona. We were trying to come up with something just a little bit different than the normal rewards. So I'm going to tell you the call out, but I think it really adds to the look of this. This looks, I don't know, so kind of almost primitive in a sense, but I love the different, what is it maybe called? Filigree? I'm not even sure the name of it. It is so stunning, but you can see on the top here, this one side is a little squished down. So we kind of go like this. You can kind of see it around the edge right there, little pushed in, but I think it just adds to the charm and the character of this piece. It would make a great fruit bowl or a centerpiece. 6 inches tall and about 9 inches in diameter. And that is up and running. I do not know the type of metal it is. I'm sure I'm going to guess it's some type of silver plate. Old Maid New Creations, congratulations. All right, let's do something a little
On its way
classic
to you.
here. Look at these pieces. I didn't even take time to research who makes these, but these came in a pair, so came to me in a pair, so I'm gonna sell them to you in a pair. So they are vases, they do match, and as far as I can tell, there are no missing parts or chipped off on any of the rosebuds that are on there. Absolutely gorgeous little vases, and I like that there's 2 of them so you can kind of spread them out. They're about 5 inches tall. You can spread them out but still have a cohesive look in your decor, and those are running right now. JV Strip, congratulations. Those are going to you.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, let's see here. I keep hearing how big copper is coming back, and everybody loves copper. So we do have a copper and glass bowl. This one does not glow. Nope. But it is absolutely stunning with the, look at the pattern around the edges. It just gives that extra little touch. And then, of course, you've got that copper bottom. Nice fancy bowl. And that is running right now. L Camp, congratulations. Going to you. Let's see.
Thank
I'll
you.
put it over here to keep it safe. How about a piece of McCoy? Anybody like McCoy pottery? I have a McCoy planter here. And it is good size. You need a planter. Look at this guy here. Keep in mind, shipping is only $4.50. That is a max you're going to pay in this show today for a McCoy with the green going around it. Now, it is stained. It has been used as a planter, so it has been used for its intended purpose. But you do have that McCoy mark on the bottom there. So, very well-known pottery manufacturer. We have a call out. There is a tiny little like flea bite right here. So, visually, I couldn't pick it up a whole lot. It is right there, but I could feel it with my finger. Let's see if we can get this. There we go. And that is running right now, 7 inches tall, McCoy pottery piece. Prince and Dean, thank you.
Thank you.
How about another wood with some drawers? We have a jewelry box. So you can keep this as a jewelry box. The drawers open. They're lined with a really pretty orange, like felt type material. All of the drawers are lined. Or you can take the drawers out completely and just use the drawers in your decor. Either way, but you're going to get or you can also use it as a riser. Now it's been around. This is vintage. The top does have some signs of age up there with some scratching on it. But wood with drawers, so versatile. 7.5 inches tall, 3 drawers, they all open. They're all in great shape. Thank you for your bids. Southern Charm, congratulations. All right, what else do we
Thank you.
have? How about a big old teapot? This reminds me of a warm winter day when you're curled up with like that nice teacup and you're watching the snow fall outside. Look at this. How beautiful, how unique is this pine cone, a pine tree patterned teapot? If this doesn't kind of give you that nice cozy feeling, maybe you got a fire going in the fireplace, no chips or cracks, in great condition. Let's see who makes it. No maker's mark, so I have no clue who makes this piece. It's in wonderful shape though. About 8.5 inches. Snow. Well, not all of us are lucky to live in, the land where it's 80 degrees all the time. You guys. All right, this is up and running. $1 going now. I flew down to Houston and I got off that plane and I'm like, what in the heck happened to January? It was so freaking hot all week long. Rainy D, congratulations. I just
Thank
kind of
you.
feel for you all that live in Texas. How easy. I lived in Florida for 25 years. I was used to that. I spent 3 years in Pennsylvania and I'm just like, I can't do it anymore. All right, let's take a look at this piece. This is, let's see, who makes this? Where is this made out of? I cannot read it. It reminds me of like an Italian design. I spent a month in Pennsylvania and I can't, and you can't do it anymore. Yeah. It's cooler today in Texas. Only a low of 60s. It's like 30 something degrees outside right now. I'm trying to see if I can see the temperature on my iPad here. All right, so we have this mini basin and pitcher. It reminds me of an Italian type design. I can't see Italy on here anywhere, but that's what it just kind of makes me think of. It is really beautiful. 30s in Missouri. Now that's what I'm talking about. All right, let's 82 in Florida. All right, we're going to put it together and show you from the top, because look at the unique design of the top of this. Can we show from the other angle? There you go. Look at the unique design of the top of that. And the colors are just so beautiful. And that's running right now for $1. You get both pieces. There are no callouts that I'm aware of. Just the normal aging that you would expect on a vintage piece.
Hey, y'all know about vintage?
Prince and Dean, congratulations. How about some Mexican pottery? We're gonna do two. I have two separate pieces here. I have a larger piece and a smaller piece, but I love Mexican pottery. I just think it is so earthy looking and so natural looking, and that's I think what draws me to it. You can tell each piece is handmade. They're all unique, and they age well, but you can also see the age, which just kind of gives it that character to it. So these are all hand painted. We do have some flea bites. There's some like scratches on the paint, which is very normal for this type of pottery. About 8.5 by about 7.5. So you can kind of see some wearing off of the glaze. But look at that beautiful pattern in there. That is running for $1. DRG, congratulations. I do have a smaller piece similar to
Thank
this
you.
that I will run next. So this is quite a bit smaller. So this one could be more like you throw your keys in there, put your trinkets in there, your change, whatever, on a table. I've also taken pieces like this and have put them on stands and just displayed them because they're so beautiful to look at. So very similar as everything I just described, just in a lot smaller of a format. My husband says you can use it for salsa, 5.5 inches by about 5 inches. And that's running right now. I don't think you have to always use food for bowls. Food for bowls, bowls for food. You can find so many different uses for it. Southern Charm, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, where are we going next? How about this piece? This was a really toss-up for me on whether I was going to put this in the primitive or the, let's move this riser, primitive or this show, but I wanted to go for this show. This is actually a, I want to say it's brass. I saw it somewhere that said brass. I am like 95% sure this is brass with just a exorbitant amount of patina on there. It is gorgeous. The designs on here, every single piece, it is so fun to look at. You do have the top that you can put your candle on there. It does unscrew if you do not want this pointy thing at the top. Take it off. I'll probably ship it with that off, but it would hold your candle. But it is just absolutely a beautiful piece. And it is 14 inches tall. We're going to go ahead and run that for $1. Look at that. You can in certain spots see that brass underneath there, but it is just really, really like heavily greened. I don't know if it's something that got left outside. Prince and Dean, thank you so much. That's going to you.
Thank you.
Over here. All right, let's do another owl piece. We're going to bring back our riser. All right, we all need a letter opener. That was a really cool piece, wasn't it? All right, my love. Do you need the riser in a certain spot? Because I can't sell and take directions at the same time. Okay, thank you. All right. I swear sometimes my husband, like, I love the man. I love him. I do. I'm just going to keep saying that. All right. We have a brass letter opener with a owl on there. I do not know the material that the owl is made out of, but I just think it's really pretty. It would look really nice on a bowl or something, or like in a cup on your desk. Nope. Can you get any closer? There we go. Should go this way. All right. It is running. It is a letter opener. It is brass, standard letter opener size.
And that's the reason. That's the reason why she doesn't listen to directions.
I love discounts. Thank you so much. All right. So what's up? I love discounts. I just bought a bunch of owl stuff from you.
Thank you.
Now you're buying a bunch of owl. I'm not complaining, but now you're buying owl stuff from me. Like,
I love you too, the crow's nest.
oh, you love him, Crow's Nest? I thought I was your favorite. Now I'm just heartbroken. You found more owl stuff today? Oh, is that Italian stone? That makes sense. It's really pretty. And when you see it in person, it's really detailed. Okay, you guys, I found this last weekend. Yes.
I love discounts. Did you turn on local pickup?
Y'all, I get to see I Love Discounts. I know you do not. I get to see I Love Discounts next week, so I'm super excited about that. Okay, I found this last week, and I was really, really excited because it is copper and brass. Like, the two mixed together. How cool is that? It is like a little strainer. It has 3 feet, and the little brass feet are like little toes. They are so adorable, and little brass handles. Let's show you up close. It is... I don't want not stained, but like patina on there. So there you go. You can see it there. Look at those little toes. Look at that inside. How beautiful. We're going to go ahead and run it now. There we go. It is up and going. I cannot get my camera right. Rainy D, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, how about a fun piece? Oh, I just realized I put him on backwards. Look at this fun piece. How do you do local pickup? That does shows. So you turn on local pickup on your show, like in your show settings.
If you're a buyer on your wallet, when you go into your wallet, you can turn on the local pickup instead of the shipping.
Yes, so from the buyer side, go down to your wallet down here, and you can do local pickup. On the seller side, when you set up your show, you have to actually enable that local pickup. And honestly, I don't know if I even have it enabled for this show, so I Love Discounts might have been out of luck anyways. So, all right, look at this really cute, adorable piece here. You think it's just a duck. You think it's just a trinket dish duck, right? Well, it has a hidden surprise. You open it up, and it comes with 2 duck salt and pepper shakers. How stinking cute is this? They have the little stoppers, so their little bottoms are there. I don't. Yeah, I didn't think I do. And then you get the top. So you get like a little, like probably like a condiment tray, and you get your little duck salt and pepper. So stinking cute, and they fit in that perfect.
Like I said, she's fired.
I don't normally do local pickup. All right, it is running right now. You get all 3 pieces. Thank you for your bids. Rainy D, heading your way. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I should do more local pickup. I just don't. I don't know why. All right. If anybody likes creamers, coming up in a couple of weeks, I already have the show scheduled. You can go and click on my name, and you'll see all the shows. I have a creamer show coming up. Over 100 different types of creamers, different sizes, styles, shapes, colors, you name it. Not really any duplicates that I can think of off the top of my head, but I have some ironstone creamers, some you name it, I probably have it. So if you like creamers, make sure you come to that show. But I did pull a few out to put into this show, and we have this gorgeous piece here. So this is a pottery one, and it has just this mix of browns in there. Really beautiful. Don't know. He looks like he's about to say something. I keep stopping because he's...
Hello, Miss Echo.
Hello, CG. It is signed on the bottom there.
And Miss Jennifer.
And we're going to go ahead and run this one. There you go. Look at the design in there. How beautiful is that? And this is big, chunky creamer. Hello, Gigi. CG and Gigi's. Gigi's just said hello. Rainy D, thank you so much. That is going to you.
Thank you.
Sorry, Gigi. I didn't see you coming in.
Let's do another. I'm pretty sure this is a brass piece here. So it's a brass trivet. And let's see, to me it's like, I don't know, apples or pears, almost of a heart shape. Really beautiful. 3 feet on the bottom. You can hang it, or you could you actually use it as a trivet. And that's going right now. Big and chunky. And Bomra? I did not see. I'm thinking that may have been a first purchase. Correct me if I am wrong, but congratulations and thank you for being here. Whatnot
Thank
needs
you for
to
your first
leave the
purchase.
first purchase notice up just a little bit longer for those of us that are a little bit slower. All right. This one says, made in India. It is a stone trinket dish. We'll show you from the top, but it has a really pretty kind of flower design on it. But no chips or cracks. It is a all stone trinket dish. Let's go like this and show you see if we can zoom in. Yeah, look how beautiful that is with the colors on there. And that is running right now. We'll kind of show you the inside. Rainy D, congratulations. That is going to you. All right, here's a big set. Now remember, $4.50 shipping. So if you've already bought something, you should be at free. If you haven't, this is only $4.50 because this is heavy. This is a 3-in-1. But first off, look at this part. I do not know what it's for, but I like it. I just think it adds something to the bowls. So you get a set of 3 mixing bowls. They all match. They're all the same, but you have 3 different sizes. They do say made in China, and they have crazing. So you get all 3. Really good shape, nice and clean. And the big guy there. So I'm going to turn it around so you can see there is some crazing, but no chips or cracks that I have been able to see on these. And it is a set of 3. If you put something in the middle, you can actually stack them to see the design on all 3, which is really pretty. I handle while you're... Uh-oh, hold on. Are you saying there is something I handle while you're pointing? I have no idea what you're saying, Southern Charm. I'm lost. Whatever it is, as usual, it's going way over my head. Normal. Oh, a handle. Oh, that's a hand. Okay. Well, you could tell I do 0 cooking. We're going to run these. It's a handle for pouring. Thank you. That does make sense now. All right. We're going to run it now for $1. All 3 pieces going now. That does make sense. So if you're like, yeah, okay. Rainy D, congratulations.
Thank you.
We have to go with the wood and warm.
I think she needs some coffee today.
I need a lot of coffee. I got an espresso machine for Christmas. That was the Christmas present. I sent the picture to my husband. I said, honey, I want this for Christmas. And he said, okay. So we bought it. It was just kind of one of those, that's what you do when you're married. You don't have to wrap it up. You can just be like, I want this, cool, order it from Amazon. That's what we did. And I need some espresso. All right. We have some candle holders here, but I think you can get creative with these. Yes, he actually did say, okay. My husband spoils me. Well, at least if not, I just buy it. But, and then say he said, okay. But we have Gorgeous wood candle holders. Each of them has a little glass insert and they all have felt on the bottom. I really like these. I think you can do a lot with these. I would take the glass out and you can put marbles in there. You can do all kinds of different things. But you're going to get a set of 4 and they are running right now. Nice deep dark wood on that. Rainy D, congratulations. Hold on, I don't have enough
Thank
hands.
you.
All right, let's just have a little fun piece next. So we have started doing some morning shows. So every Monday and Wednesday morning at 7 a.m., we come on, we do 30 to 40 minutes. We'll sell a few things and we just talk. No agenda. It could be questions answered. It could just be chit chat, whatever. And throughout that, we'll sell some stuff. My husband tells some really awful dad jokes, and that's what we do for 30 minutes. But one of the things we sold was like some Valentine's stuff. He forgot to pick this up, so we still have this beautiful Valentine's piece. So I'm going to sell it today for $1. It is wood. It's really cute, but Valentine's is less than a month away. So you need some decor for your house. This is modern. It's not a vintage piece, but it's adorable. It stands up. And I'm putting it the wrong way. There you go. Up for $1. Rainy D, thank you so much.
Thank you.
The other thing, if you guys have not heard, is that we are doing a YouTube. We've joined forces with It's Zoe's Treasures, I Love Discounts, and Green 13. So we've joined forces. We're going to be doing a weekly YouTube on Sunday evenings at 6:30 at night. It is called the Reselling Roundtable. I always mess it up. You think I'd be better with it. Reselling Roundtable, there it is. It is on YouTube. You can go subscribe right now so you can get notified when we go live. We are going to be doing it live so you can chat with us, ask us questions while we're talking. But it's going to be a fun one. So really looking forward to that. And it starts in 2 weeks, the 25th or 24th. January 25th is our very first podcast. Okay, so we have 4 of these, and I think these are like bar trays is what I'm calling them. They're a little bit smaller. They are a plastic, but they have the really cool duck pictures on them. So you're going to get all 4 of these. They're in great shape. And we're going to run those now. So you're going to get 4. You can use them for all kinds of different purposes. Put little snacks on there. And those are going right now. As usual, upside down. That's right. Thanks for the bids. Old Bay New Creations, those are going to you.
On its way to you.
All right. This is a really fun piece too. So this is a salt and pepper shaker. But look at it. It makes a butterfly. It's 2 separate pieces. And it makes a butterfly. Oh, there's a magnet in there. I didn't even realize that. Like, why do they stick? Look. So they kind of comes together. There's a little magnet to help stick them together. That's where you fill it up. And yeah, that's where you would fill it up. That has little stoppers and look at the tops to it. But it's a butterfly. It's cute. What color is it? It's more like a rusty, like a deep dark orange, like a burnt orange color. And it's going now. Prince and Dean, congratulations.
Thank you.
I have another piece of pottery here, and this one is signed by the artist on the back. That would be really good on a rustic picnic table, wouldn't it? This is signed SMF 2011. If you have a nautical design anywhere, here you go. It's a piece of pottery in the shape of a fish. You have a little signature back there. We're going to go ahead and run that guy right now, up and going for $1. It is about 6 inches. Prince and Dean, thank you so much.
Thank you.
These are the last 2 of these that I have. So I had random different tiles. And these are the last two. And I kind of separated them out by what the pictures were. So they would make this way. They would make kind of like sets. So we have two ceramic tiles. And as you can see, they have a nautical design. So you can actually use these as a tile, put them in a vignette. You could put a hanger on the back and just hang it on the wall. They are tiles, but they're very, very pretty. I like the sketched look of the boats on these. They both measure about 6 inches by about 3 inches, and they're running now. Prince and Dean, thank you.
On
We are
its way to
clearing
you.
shelves, moving right along here. How about another piece of milk glass? Now, I like when things are just a little wonky. It shows the uniqueness of them. So look at this milk glass and tell me if you don't see it. It's a little wonky. It's kind of like, and it happened during the manufacturing process. I like that though. I think it adds a little character to it. So we have a beautiful grape and leaf pattern milk glass piece that has a pedestal that's just a little bit off. I do not see a maker's mark, but it is a nice big size, about 8¼ inches long, good 5 inches tall. And that is running right now for $1. The teacup trap, congratulations, thank you. This is a piece of Tonala. So it's a piece of Mexican pottery. It actually came from Cozumel. So somebody probably got it on vacation and brought it back. But lucky us, we have it now for our enjoyment. There it goes. You can hear it. It does work. It has its little clapper in there. But it is a beautiful piece of Tonala. You can hang it up. It has a little Tonala. I never say it correctly according to my husband. Sounds about 5 inches tall. And that's up and going. Yes, every time I say Tonala, Tonala, he corrects me that I do not say it right. DRG, congratulations. Tortilla, that's right. Is that what you're saying, tortilla?
Thank
All
you.
We have a little teapot here. The teapot is missing its lid, but how adorable would it be? No, that's not what you said. How adorable would it be to put some florals in this? I think it'd be really cute, or even utensils, because look at the coloring. Put some wooden utensils in there. It does say tea. You can put this next to your coffee station with spoons. It's in great condition other than it's missing its lid. It is made in Japan. And that's up and running right now. I really like how even the handle has like that basket weave looking pattern to it. It is ceramic. Sarah Sage Vintage with the first purchase. Thank you.
Thank you for your first purchase.
Okay. Southern Charm. This is not the one I bought from you. The ones I bought 2 of these from Southern Charm. Or I bought one from Southern Charm and a little one, or did I buy both? I bought both. I have 2 of these from Southern Charm. They're on my coffee table. This is another one because I think they look so beautiful. I found another one to sell to you guys. And this one has like a mix of greens and browns in the glass. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm a little like, what am I thinking shipping this? But it'll get to you in one piece, I promise. Absolutely stunning. Like I said, I have 2 on my coffee table. Very, very beautiful. All right, we're going to push this back. I'm going to give you a measurement though, because this is a really good size. 11 inches long and about 6.5, almost 7 inches tall. And we're going to run it right now. You can fill the bowl up. You can leave it empty. There's so much you can do with these, but they are really, really gorgeous pieces. Put potpourri in there. You can put acorns in there. Change it out for the seasons. Rainy D, thank you so much. Beautiful piece.
Thank you.
All right, we have another piece of pottery. And I like this one displayed on a plate stand. You can actually hang this on a wall. It doesn't have the hanger yet, but it'd be really easy to hang, to add a hanger. Let me move this out of the way really quick and we'll do just move. All right. It'd be really easy to add a hanger. And it reminds me of the mountains. So I've had it displayed like this in the past. So you can just kind of put it like that. You can actually use it as a tray if you want to put things on top of it. We're going to go ahead and run it right now, up and going for $1. It is about 9 inches in diameter. So it's a nice size for some type of a platter or to put on your gallery wall. And Jean, what a great grab. That is going to you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I have 2 brass pieces. We're going to sell them as a set. These brass have etchings on them. So they're 2 bud vases, and you can see the etching on there. No other marks on there whatsoever. Put it like this. You can see what those etchings look like. To me, I think they look like a mountain scene. There you go. Turn that one a bit so you can see it. And they're running right now. You're going to get both of them. They are brass. They're 5 inches tall. Thanks for the bids. Prince and Dean, congratulations. All right, we're getting down to the end here. I have another, what could be a candle holder. I think that's the original intent, but you can do so much with this. I love pieces like this because you can really stack and turn this into anything you want. Some books on here with some other decor would be gorgeous, or a plant. You can use this and put a plant. Just picture this coming up with all your, like the leaves hanging down. Absolutely stunning. So it is a piece of pottery. It is flat. Well, it has like a slight rim for a candle up there. And you can see that's a pottery with some little felt feet. 11 inches tall. And that is running right now. Thank you so much for your bid. Rainy D, congratulations. If you are just joining, welcome. My name is
On
Tracy.
its way
This
to
is Zoe's
you.
Treasures. And everything starts at $1. And shipping is capped at $4.50. So you'll never pay more than that for shipping. All right, look at these beautiful little guys here. Take the tape off. There's a sticker made in Japan, but they are just the cutest little pair of birds. We're going to put them over here so you can see them because there is a tiny, tiny call out. I need my riser. All right, let me get my riser back over here. All right. So we have the most adorable little birds here. I like how they're a set, but they look different. So we've got, is the swan dish in the back for set? We just sold that. Thank you for asking, but we just ran it a few minutes ago. So we have these great pieces. They both have their little plugs in there. There's a call out on one of these I wanted to show you. Oh, right here. There's a tiny little flea bite on the tip of his feathers, right there. Little tiny flea bite. That is the only thing wrong with this adorable pair. And they are running right now. Salt and pepper shakers. I would use them as decor. I wouldn't even put salt and pepper in them. Prince and Dean, thank you. Yeah, we're starting
Thank
at the point
you.
now. Usually everything is for sale, but I ran out of space, so now I'm putting the stuff back over here that we sell. We're on the top row, though. Everything on the top row, we're working our way through. All right, who's put their Christmas stuff away? As you can see, I have not. But I've been out of town for a week, so I have a good excuse. All right, look at this piece. This is some type of metal. I don't know what kind. A nice firm metal, not like a flexible metal. Absolutely beautiful. Supposed to be a candle holder, but again, you can use this for so many different things. If you have a small bowl with plants in it, would be gorgeous. You've got that bird up there. You've just got the gorgeous decorative look, and these leaves down here. Trying to see just a plain base. It stands at, oh wow, 12, almost 13 inches tall. And that's running right now. Let me turn it so you can see it. Look at how beautiful that is. That is up and running. Rainy D, thank you. Let's do these little cups here. We're going to do all 4 of them. I'm guessing these are like little sake cups, but they would be great in your kitchen where you can put like your sauces or spices in there while you're cooking, or little dipping cups. So you're eating your nugs and you can put your Polynesian sauce in there. So you're going to get a set of all 4 of those. We're going to turn it like this so you can see the design on them. Let's see. I see that pretty design right there. And they're running right now. The teacup trap. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I thought this was just kind of cute and unusual, but it is a wooden chair. And I love the shape of the legs. I think it's adorable. Picture this with a plant on it or some other decor. It's just stinking cute. And it's going to run right now. It's up and going for $1. The back of the chair is about 10.5 inches. Up to the seat is just about 4 inches. If you're a doll collector, you could put dolls on it. Rainy D, thank you. All right, we have
On
another
its way to
pinecone
you.
piece. Did you get rid of your floral box? I did not. I actually have it. I'm just switching out risers. So it's just sitting over there. Still keeping it, not ready to sell it yet. So, for those of you who haven't heard the story, I have a riser. I'll show you. I have a riser, and I had one identical to it, and I sold it because almost everything is for sale. And then I felt really bad because I really, really liked it, and I wanted it back, and I couldn't find it. So this is my normal riser. It's actually a jewelry box that opens up. So it opens up. And so then I found another one, and someday this will be for sale. I'm just not ready to part with it yet. All right. Because I paid way too much for the second one because I felt bad about selling the first one. So we have a trinket dish jewelry box here. I really like the pine cones on the top. It is marked USA on the bottom. Do not know who the pottery maker is. It is in mint condition. And it's just beautiful. Is Noel for sale? Depend on the day. It depends on when you ask me that question. Right now, I'll keep him. But who knows? All right, we're going to go ahead and run this jewelry box.
Take me with you, the crow's nest. Take me with you.
Can you show it from the side so I can see how beautiful those pine cones are? That is up and running right now. Think about this in your winter decor. It is very wintry and warm and cozy. Rainy D, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, how about a swan? Not only do you get the swan, but you're going to get the little plate holder that goes with it. So it is a decorative plate. Hang it on the wall, do whatever with it. Or you're going to get the little wooden holder so you can put it like that. And that's going to run right now. Up and going for $1. And Jean, congratulations. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Number on there. All right, we're down to, is this the last thing I have for sale today? It just may be. This may be it, you guys. We went through everything so quick today. All right, we have our last set of candlestick holders, and these are just so beautiful. This is wood, so we have, I don't think it's brass. These are more contemporary. Somebody got them from TJ Maxx at one point. There's an old TJ Maxx sticker. This is metal, but probably not real brass. But it's brass colored. What I really like is this wood. It looks like the wood is twisted. They are absolutely beautiful. They would look great in a centerpiece. 14 inches and 11 inches. And they are running right now. You're going to get the pair of those. They almost look MCM-ish, so I was really surprised that they were more of a little bit of a contemporary piece. Southern Charm, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, you guys, we have gone through everything like that. This was a fast show. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. My husband's like looking at me like, did you miss something? Anyways, thank you for hanging out. Our next show is Monday morning at 7 a.m. So come see us. We're going to have like 10 items. Usually we sell smaller things. except last week, my husband decided to sell all kinds of big stuff when I wasn't here. So we just chat, we hang out, we have a good time. And then we have jewelry on Wednesday night. Don't miss that one. That's going to be fun. We actually have some games planned for Wednesday nights. And like I said, it's going to be a different type of jewelry show. And it is our first Sterling show. So we'll see you then. I'm super excited too. So thank you all for hanging out. Let's go find somebody to raid. I don't know who's on. We're just going to kind of like, just play it by ear here. Let's go see Nine Dimes. Thank you so much, Rainy D. Let's go see Nine Dimes. He's a hoot if you guys have never seen him.